All right, next up we have the 8th grade band, or better known as our advanced band. Same thing with the 7th grade. A lot of these students have been working really hard to put together this program. I've had the honor to come and teach this class specifically almost every single day of this year. They have all grown tremendously. It's been such an honor to come work with not only the students, but with Miss Parker. She was gracious enough to invite me even when I don't feel but, and so yes, here is Eli to introduce the next song.
Based on a book by Victor Hugo, Les Mis tells the story of Jean Valjean, ex-convict in 19th century France. The story spans many years and tells of Valjean's release from prison and reformation as an industrialist, while being constantly pursued by the morally strict prison guard, Javert. The story tells the tale of redemption, love, and sacrifice, and the pursuit of freedom as we journey through his life.
The wild roar of wind, the electrifying crackle of lightning, the pounding of rain against your window. Hear the violent and turbulent storm rolling as chaos, upheaval, and turmoil run rampant. Experience the raw power of Mother Nature in our next piece, The Tempest.
Entering the extraordinary world filled with magic and wonder, where every holiday has its own special way. Bored with the same old tricks and treats, the Pumpkin King Jack Skellington yearns for something more and soon stumbles upon the glorious magic of Christmas time. His goal? To bring that magic to all. As we transition into our second piece that tells the tale of Edward, an animated human being with scissor blades for hands, you will hear that same magic as he longs to find love and acceptance in a world that labels him an outcast. Enjoy this mashup with two of Danny Elfman's most famous works in music in the dark.
people that help make all of this possible. You don't know how much goes on behind the scenes that never comes to light, that just, goes into motion to make all this as good as it is. We do have a lot of awesome people in our county. So as I, announce these people and everything, we're going to give them a big round of applause at the very end. We've got our awesome superintendent, Dr. Green. We've got an awesome board of education, and some of those people are here right now, so thank you so much for joining us. The administration at St. Mary's is off the chain. We've got Dr. McManigal, Coach Wise, Dr. Doherty, and Ms. Brimhall. They do a lot at St. Mary's to keep everything in motion and in check, and I would not be here with these kids doing this without them. We've got our 2 high school band directors, Mr. Chandler Mann, who's backstage back there making it work, and Mr. Nolan, who could not join us tonight. Thank you. We also have his students that have joined us that are sitting in on a couple different missing parts, and they've done some stuff in the other groups that you've seen this evening to make it sound even better. We also have the Camden Middle School band director who's backstage making it all happen too, Mr. Daniel Puckett. So thank you for him as well. We also have tons and tons and tons and tons of teachers at St. Mary's who let me borrow kids and who team up with me to make sure that their grades are in check and they're where they need to be and just support the band tirelessly. I mean, there are tons of people out there right now I know that are helping make things happen and keeping kids in check and everything like that. So if you're here, I really do appreciate you. A couple of other adults at our school faculty members, Miss Savannah Conley, and Mr. McElroy, they have both come, and Mr. McElroy's driven the bus for us for LGPE, and Ms. Conley, she's worked with our band for LGPE as well. So I really do appreciate them giving up their time and their days to help make the band that much better. Don't forget that we have tons of people in the community. We have people that do lessons and things like that. We've got parents that drive kids to and from and buy them wreaths and buy them black clothes when they forget it the day before the concert or the day of the concert, right? Little siblings that listen to all your speaks and practicing that happens up to this point. We would not be who we are today and the musicians that we are without parents and people like you. So band, let's give all those wonderful people a round of applause. I do have to give one more shout out before we move on to our next piece. We did have a district honor band this year, and we had 2 students in our 8th grade band make it. It is very hard to audition, and the process and selection to get everything done, working on scales, and preparing pieces, sight reading stuff, practicing hours on end. There are students up here that have come after school every single day, that have come in on Saturdays and work days, and we work together to make sure they are where they need to be. So when I call their names, if they will stand up, we'll give them a round of applause. We have Mr. Eli Kessler, our alto sax. And we have Ms. Erica Nino in the back in percussion. Alrighty, so our final piece this evening by the 8th grade band at St. Mary's Middle School, the top performing group. These babies, they have worked hard and they have done a lot of good stuff, and I'm so very proud of all the good work they've done. There's been days they've come to me and I've been hard on them and I've been telling them the truth about how they need to go home and practice and need to tune and work on this and that and the other. And they have been taking the challenge, and they have worked on this music that was super hard and they were unsure of, but man, they've done an awesome job, and I am super proud of them. And their final piece this evening is one that we actually worked on for a large group performance evaluation in early March. A lot of them had to go home and work on things one-on-one, and we brought in Dr. Whitman and Mr. Jacobs been here to help facilitate some of those things. And my goodness, I am just so dang proud of them and all that they have accomplished. And I know that once they get done tonight, they're going to leave it all on the stage because they will officially be 9th grade musicians. And I'm just so dang proud of them. So let's give them a round of applause to welcome Mr. Jacobs.